Hi there. The first step in setting up your WordPress website and blog is to actually install WordPress. And so that's what we're going to be doing. Now, this is the cPanel of my web host, and your web host is what actually puts your website out on the internet. So you buy your domain and then you need to get hosting. And your host may look a little bit different. This is cPanel hosting, which stands for control panel. Lots of different web hosts out there have a cPanel. Some have their own branded type of panel, like GoDaddy and Bluehost do not use this type of setup. They have something of their own. So it may look a little bit different for you depending on who you choose as a web host. Your web host will have demo videos themselves, so if it doesn't look exactly the same, you can follow along with your web host as how to install WordPress. But it's pretty simple. The process is easy no matter which web host you have. So what we're going to look for with this, the cPanel, is this apps installer, and we're going to click on WordPress. And what happens is we get this page, and if you click the install, that's what we're going to do, is install it. We get to this. And if you have more than one domain, you're going to have a drop down of where you can install it. So I'm going to install it on this domain, and if you're going to put it just on the main domain itself, for example, yourwebsite.com, if you want it to be when people go to yourwebsite.com, they see your website. So you would leave this blank. I am actually going to set up a directory, a separate folder for this, and I'll show you that when it's installed. But most likely you are going to leave that blank and you're just going to install it. And then these are the site settings. This will be the name of your site, and you can always change these. I'm going to show you how to change them. This is just a little description if you wanted to have a description. Your admin username and password. This is important, and you want to write these down, whatever you choose. So this is how you're going to log in. So this is going to be your username and your password. Again, they can be changed, but it's always a good idea to write them down when you create them. And then this is the admin email. So you want to make sure that this is a correct email. It is going to automatically generate something like this, and you probably don't have admin at yourwebsite.com email set up at this point, so make sure you change that to whatever your correct email is. If you're using Gmail or whatever, make sure that that is correct, because if you do forget your password and you need to reset that, this is where they're going to send that that link to reset it. And automatically it's going to say English. If you don't speak English and your website isn't going to be in English, you're going to want to change that. If you want to limit login attempts, you can click that. That's up to you. The Advanced Options tab, most likely you're not really going to need to worry about that. That's if you wanted to set up certain database names and different things at this point. Most of you will never have to worry about that, so don't even worry about it. Once you have everything ready, oh, and here you can put your email again, so the email installation details can be sent to you. I do recommend you put your email address in there. Once you have all of that filled out, you hit install. And so I'm going to go ahead quickly and fill this out, and then I'm going to hit install and show you what it looks like. I'm just going to create a little sample blog here. Okay, so now I'm going to hit install, and it is just checking everything. This just takes a moment. It just wants to go through all the information. It's installing it. It's getting everything ready. And there you go. WordPress is installed. And so if we... Oh, and this information, this is going to be emailed to you if you had put your email address in there. But again, you can copy and paste this if you want to. And so here is our new blog, which looks pretty basic. This is just the way WordPress comes. I'm going to show you how to change things around and make it a lot prettier. But hey, you did it. You've installed WordPress. This is the first step. And like I said, in the future videos, we will go over how to make everything look a little bit prettier.